Welcome to the shortwave radio channel, and we're going to do another scan the bands and kind of, answer the question, what is there to listen to between frequency ranges? We'll do many videos today, and we'll do them using the Grundig Executive satellite SSB receiver. So at the same time, if you have one of those, you'll be able to see how I actually use it, how to turn on different functionalities, and so on. So we're going to tune from 9,000 to 10,000 kilohertz in this video, and we're going to see what's in there. The majority of this band is the 31 meters international broadcast band, but it is also at the bottom part a utility band. There's actually some aeronautical communications at the bottom that could be there. There's also some marine broadcasts. For example, 9110, somewhere around there, there's a Boston weather fax station that is broadcasting around that frequency. So we're gonna, anyways, check out what's in there, and hope that you can follow along with your radio and have fun. This is definitely a fun thing to do. And of course, if you have the radio, why not take that radio with you and do all the maneuvers that I will show you here. And so let's check it out. 9,000 to 10,000 kilohertz at 20 hours and 54 minutes on February the 21st, 2022. So I'll put myself for the first bottom part of the band in upper sideband. So we're going to actually put sideband. Once you're in sideband with the button of sideband, you see there's the mode here. So you have lower and upper sideband that exists. What we want to do is make sure that we are in USB. So that's the first thing. Volume here. Now there's the tuning and there's a fine tuning. So here's the tuning. And to use fine tuning on the receiver, what you need to do, so you see here when you click the thumb wheel for the tuning, you have fast and slow. Slow goes to 1 kilohertz. You have fine for fine tuning, and there's the negative and positive side of the sideband, depending on what you want to do. And of course, if you click, it stops, then rolls back to the fast and slow. We're going to use slow. If we encounter a single sideband signal, then we'll switch to fine tuning. And we'll switch to AM mode when the band is when we need to listen to international broadcast bands. So SSB, USB, this is what you want. Yes, this radio has soft mute. It is annoying to have soft mute on a radio. Something around 94, 95-ish. Could be a, just take off the sideband here for a second. Nope. So we'll go back in single sideband. Always a little delay. And let's go back to upper. So 9110, I talked about how it is a frequency range for weather facts and stuff like that. This is the Boston, Massachusetts weather station. It's technically on 9110. And you can decode, of course, the weather pictures that are sent with this on a computer with some software. I'm looking if I have enough for that here installed. I think I don't. Yeah, HF weather. Here it is. So we're going to fine tune it so that we're a little higher in pitch, as it's much better to have the exact offset is usually about 1.9 kilohertz. So let's see here if we get anything out of this decode. We're going to have to match the audio with the lines. Let's see here. This is where it is. Okay. So you see here that there's a decode going on. So we're starting to see the weather chart showing up. So this is with an Android app. So it's kind of cool when you see it here. And this is done with the receiver without any cables, nothing, just the app and the microphone, as you see it decode here. So as we are now reaching 21 hours UTC, we're going to continue actually tuning the bands. So this is a weather chart being sent by Boston, Massachusetts. So this is cool. Now let's continue tuning around. So we're going to position the fine tuning again to 0, because what I want to have is the fine tuning to be at 0 most of the time, so that you adjust when you actually get into a signal that is a single sideband signal. And now let's continue on with our tuning. So here we're going to switch to AM mode, because this is where the international broadcast band stations usually pretty much start. So 9265, this is WINB in Red Lion, Pennsylvania.
A very small remnant. We should have been proud of them, and we should have been liked into tomorrow. You may tune into the radio broadcast over the following.
So I switched to 5 kilohertz tuning, because 5 kilohertz is usually the station's distance. 9330, this is World's Last Chance WBCQ. WWCR 9350. $93.95 WRMI. 9565. This is Radio Martí in the United States.
Se sabe que se encuentra con plaquetas bajas, entre otros padecimientos. Por su parte, Sonia Rodríguez, madre de Katia, dijo que recientemente apeló la condena dictada contra su hija Axel Meirut Rodríguez.
You can play with the bandwidth to narrow a little bit the bandwidth if you want. 4 kHz is usually what I use. Something very weak on 9600 kHz. Spain, always very good on 9690 kHz. Today, Monday, they'll be on, they'll have English and French at 23 UT and 2330. Some overloading happening on the radio. So there is some overloading happening. You can play with the X switch on the left side to lower the sensitivity. .9330, that U.S. Navy radio teletype. WRMI 9955.
Respond immediately.
9980. WWCR. And WWV on 10,000 kHz. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll switch to sideband in order to see if I can hear anything that is the RWM time signal 9996. If you notice, I put 9997 because I'm in lower sideband, so I'm not hearing it here. So I could put it back to WWV 10,000 kHz. So that was a tuning and demonstration using the Eton Grundig edition executive satellite with SSB, and of course there'll be more band scan and using this radio, so maybe you'll learn a thing or two if you're on the radio and want to tune around the different bands. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.